Okay, let's try this again. Hello, everyone. We're going to try this one more time. And hopefully, you'll all be able to see me. Actually, sorry. So, in the time that the screen just went black until just now, our electricity, we're having some bad storms here. Some really bad storms here in the Pittsburgh area. So I didn't think the electric was going to go out again. So hopefully we are, hopefully you guys can see me. So I'm hoping you guys can see me. In our new house, the electricity has never gone out yet. So it's the first time for everything, I guess. But the electricity went out. So I hope you guys can hear me and see me. Can you hear me and see me? It abruptly just went black because everything just shut down. Everything just shut down. Is it buffering for everyone? Is it buffering for everyone, or you guys can see me? You can see me? Okay, good. So what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about two different things tonight on the live. And actually, let me move. I'm going to move my mic up here because I think that'll make things a little bit better. I just got to make sure not to bump it. But I think you'll be able to hear me a little better because I'll be talking towards the microphone, excuse me, as opposed to with it next to me. So hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. But this is what we were talking about before the screen went black. And this is something that you guys, there was a lot of you, I guess. I don't know the exact number, but a lot of you that were looking for, oh, that was a sticky thing from the pad that I was just using. I'll show you. We're going to emboss these, and I just pulled the pad apart, and it had one of those, you know, those little sticky boogie things on it. But this is something you guys had requested for us to bring back, and we've been waiting to be able to get it back. But it's back now, and this is a cut and emboss. So I'll show you how these work, but this is probably one of my favorite die sets that they have ever come out with at Doris. And it's a 6-piece set. It's only $14.99, and there's some really big pieces here, but I'll show you how this works, and it's back. And I know a lot of you guys were requesting that we got this back. But I want to share with you first, excuse me, the new color companion dots and Polka Stripe product. So the Polka Stripe product is now uploaded to the website. A couple of the swatches are not working when you click on the product image, but that's because I was uploading things earlier whenever the lights flickered. The lights didn't go out earlier, but they did flicker. So you can still click on the names and still see the colors if you want to pick any of those up. But I'm going to show you the colors now. And I pulled up the color on my, hello, Mimi. I pulled up the colors on my phone so I don't forget any. So the idea behind the Polka Stripe in the color companion is there are two things that I always use or always reach for when I'm doing card making. Excuse me. When I'm doing card making, meaning, you know, a plain everyday pattern, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go through the colors really quickly, but I wanted to let you guys know that you do get the polka dot as well as the stripe in each set. And it's not, this is not going to do it justice because of the lighting. But this is a very rich sunflower. So this is called sunflower. And I want to show you all the colors before we start cutting things out. So this one is sunflower. I brought myself home a whole bunch of sheets of these so that I could use them not only in the video, but also so I could use them in my crafting. Then we have cherry. So this is cherry, which again is just absolutely just a wonderful color. And I'm hoping you guys will like these colors that we picked. Excuse me, but again, these colors are the colors. They do coordinate with the cardstock, yes. Now, there are going to be some extra colors of these that don't coordinate with the cardstock, but they will coordinate with the cardstock. So this is called Cherry. Then we have Carrot. So let me grab Carrot. Mine are all mixed up here because I've been playing with them all night. This is Carrot. So it's a deep, rich, beautiful, beautiful orange. Excuse me. So this is Carrot. And again, they're just great. You get 12 pieces in each pack. So this is only half of what you get in each pack. But again, I wanted to give you a simple stripe and a simple polka dot. And it's what we all need, you know, simple things for our cards, right? Then we have Grape. And don't worry, I did not remember the names of everything. I have it pulled up on my phone. So this is Grape. So, of course, we needed a gorgeous, beautiful, 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 beautiful grape / purple color. And again, these are just half of what you get in the packs. Beautiful, beautiful grape / purple color. And again, these are just half of what you get in the pack. So this is the grape color. Yes, any of the ones that are basically anything that is the standard colors will go with the cardstock. Now they coordinate. They're not going to match exactly, but they do coordinate. Yep. And on the website soon that will be identified as well. But this is grape that goes very, very well with aubergine. Very well with aubergine. Called, we have a new cardstock color coming called Honeysuckle. And this color just goes absolutely beautiful with it. Imagine, you know, baby cards. You can make the little booties and little things out of these colors, which I think is super, super fun. Then we have Flamingo, which Flamingo is very, 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 very bright. Very, very bright pink. And it's just, I think, absolutely beautiful. And again, remember, this is, my side is not buffering. It looks like people are coming in and out. So hopefully everything is recording. Everything is recording, so you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to watch the full thing later. I apologize. I don't know why it keeps buffering, but thank you for going out and coming back in to see if it'll work out for you. So again, here is the Flamingo. Then the next color is probably one of my favorites, and this one is called Green Bean. Green Bean. Look how fun and how pretty this color is. I absolutely love this color. Again, it's called Green Bean. How fun is that? Green Bean. And then, and I'm covered in glitter because you guys, we have something extra special coming to you guys. Extra special coming to you guys in next month's Inspiration Box, and we were working on it today. And it has to do with glitter. It has to do with glitter glaze, and it's an exclusive glitter glaze. Okay, so here is Pine, and I don't have, oh yeah, I do. Never mind, I lied. I'm sorry. I do have it all. I was using it earlier, but I guess I brought extra home. So this is the Pine, which is a very deep, very, very, very pretty green, obviously. Okay. And let me put my phone back up. Okay, next we have Sky. And Sky, as you can imagine, is just a beautiful, beautiful light blue. And I don't know if I have all of Sky. Let me look. Hold on one second. Oh, I do. There we go. There is Sky, which again is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful light blue. And these colors obviously all coordinate with each other. That's why we call it the color companion. And then this one's my second favorite right after Green Bean. And this one's called Sea Glass. Look at how pretty this color is. And it's, again, just it's very tropical. It's just really, really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Really pretty. Look how pretty that color is. Oh, my goodness. You get 6 pages of each. Yeah, so you get 12 total. 12 total. And, you know, as all of my cardstock is only one-sided because you have enough tough decisions in your life. I say that all the time. You have enough tough decisions. I don't want you to have to worry about which side of the cardstock to use. So my cardstock is always single-sided. Okay, let's move on now. Next, we have Denim. So Denim is another, see, it's hard to pick a favorite, but Denim is another favorite. which is this beautiful, beautiful, deep, rich blue, of course. There you go. I told Heather I think Christopher cloned her today. She was on the chat filling orders and talking on the phone all at once. Oh, yes. That's a typical day at Brutus Monroe. That's a typical day at Brutus Monroe. So there is denim. Oops. Okay. Then we have vanilla. And I thought vanilla was very, 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 very important because I had not seen anything in this color before. So vanilla was very important to me. And let me show you what that looks like. It's a very, very pretty, and the light's going to be a little bit too bright to catch it, but look how subtle and beautiful this vanilla is. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And again, it's going to be really hard for you to see the color because the lights are bright, but I could bring it up for you. There you go. Look how rich that vanilla color is. That's okay, Sandy. Sandy was actually in the store the other day when we were putting these up. When we were putting these up before we even were ready to release them. Okay. And then next we have Coco, which of course, as you can imagine, is a simply beautiful brown. So this is Coco. I just love having all the colors. You know what I mean? I just love, I think the colors are just it's so nice to have all the colors. So this is Coco. And I wanted to give you choices. You know, I wanted you to have choices. And before anybody asks, we do not have a variety pack yet. We do not have a variety pack yet, but I know that's going to be the next question. Then we have Rhino, which is this beautiful, beautiful. They're $4.99 per pack. $4.99 per pack. So this is Rhino. Look at that beautiful. It's a very, very light. Yes, vanilla mixed with cocoa would be delicious as a drink, as well as they are not double-sided, Mary. None of my papers will ever be double-sided because you have enough tough decisions in life. I don't want you to have to decide which paper side to use. And they are so versatile. That's what I wanted. So the polka dot and the stripe. And I must have already used one of these ones because I'm missing one. But this is called Rhino. Hello, Pat. That's called Rhino. And then last but not least, we have Licorice because you have to have a good solid black, right? So this is Licorice. And I just love it. I think the colors are fantastic. So you have a wide variety, I mean a very wide variety of colors. And I can't get enough of them. Here they all are. Here they all are. This would be a great screenshot. So yeah, look at all these. And then they come like this. I'll show you. They come in a nice little pack like this. They come in a nice little pack like this. And this is what we used. So this is the perfect segue. This is what we used for these cards. This is what we used for these cards. So isn't that fun? We use the polka dots, this polka dot, for these cards. So it makes it super simple. And the nice thing is it's so versatile because you get both colors. Hello, Dawn. Since you get both, you could very easily change this out to this, and the card would still look fantastic. So makes it super easy, super, super simple. So let me put all of this away so I could show you. So I could show you these dies because they're my favorite. They are my favorite. Bear with me one moment. Because look at all of mine. look at all of mine that I've taken over so that I can make sure that I have enough. So I took a few packs. I took a few packs because I wanted to make sure that I would have enough. Give me one moment here. I have to make sure. Hold on one moment. So let me see here. I just had to fix the fix the item there so that all of you guys get your discount. So all of you guys get your discount. My wife's like me being a housewife, but I need a job to pay for my addiction. That sounds about right, Rose. We have many, many housewives that we've have converted to part-time jobs. Ask Heather. Ask Heather. She talks to them every day. Okay, so this is the die set that I wanted to show you guys today. So we're going to be figuring this out live. I've never used the Platinum 6 to do the look at me. I look at this oh yes, D. Okay, embossing a cut shape. Okay, so it says we use the platform shape die, tan embossing mat, embossing plate, run through. Wait a second. So you're just supposed to put that through without a plate? This drives me nuts. And they say men don't read directions. Well, this is not. That's not going to help. Okay, so let me grab. They did, Jerry. They did, Jerry. Yeah, but those instructions are right. Bye. Adios. They're not helping. I never read directions. Ask Heather. I very rarely read directions. Okay, so let me grab. All right, so let me grab a piece of alabaster cardstock. And I should be using Not Your Mama's, but I'm all out because I use a lot of it. I will say that I've taken my fair share. I've taken my fair share. So let me cut this down, but listen to how great. Oh my goodness, listen to how great. And the great thing is, Jerry, you get your discount on it. As a subscriber, you get 15% off automatically. Okay, so let's cut this down to 6 inches. Oh, my plate just almost flew across the room. It's a twister, Annie M, out there. All right, so let me show you what's cool about these dies and why I think so many of you have been eyeing these dies up. So these are the die-cut embossing stencil. I mean, it's a mouthful, but die-cut embossing stencil, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. There's so much, information here. But let me show you this, and I think I already have this set because I think I already got this set for myself, but yeah. So let me go ahead and show you what all the fuss is about. So basically, this will cut out this area, but it will also emboss it. So I'll show you what that means. And look at this little gnome. Oh my goodness gracious. And look at this one on a little branch. I just love all of these. So, all right, so let me show you. Let me move this aside. I'll show you what that means. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab the Platinum 6 machine. And let's see if we can't figure this out together, right? We'll figure it out together. One for the office and one for home. True, very true. Because as Heather and the rest of my staff will tell you, things that come to my home studio very rarely make it back. Very rarely make it back. All right, so we're going to cut this out just like normal, and then we're going to follow the instructions. And I'm hoping that the instructions are right. All right, so let me go ahead and the Halloween boxes ship out the 2nd week of September, Jerry. And wait till you see, oh my goodness gracious, today Kathy was cutting something that you get in the box, and I can't wait for you to see it. Let's just say it's a very tangled web is all I'll say, is what's something that you are getting. Well, there is a distance to be taken into account. Yes, a distance. I live, as Heather's making a funny, I live literally less than like an 1/8 of a mile from the office. All right, so it now says, and now I don't think that this is right, but we're going to do it anyway. It says that I'm supposed to place this back on here like this. And then it says I'm supposed to take this and pop that on top. And then it says I'm supposed to take the embossing plate. Oh, yeah, wait till you see. We have lots of secrets. And then it says to send this through. Oh, well, it seems to be. We'll see. It seems to be working. We'll see if it actually works. We'll see if it actually works. But I think it might have just embossed it backwards. Oh my goodness gracious, it's perfect. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to show you it yet. I'm going to do the other one first. Oh my goodness. You guys have to get the alabaster embossing powder. I mean, alabaster, well, the embossing powder too. This alabaster paper, I tried this before with the thinner paper, and it did not work. But I will tell you right now, this alabaster paper, holy cannoli. All right. So let me grab, and I wish Courtney was here because she always makes fun of me for saying holy cannoli. All right. So let me go ahead and pop. Let me break this off here. In true Stephanie Bernard style, ripping pieces off. I'm ordering tonight. Oh, good. Sandy's so cute. Sandy is so cute. Okay, so let me put this guy through. Hello, Simon, my friend. All right, so let's run this guy through. Okay, so now I'm going to try to not even pull this guy out. And let me pop him down. Oh, this works a lot better than I thought it was going to work. This Platinum 6 machine, once you figure out how to make it work, I tell you right now, it's fantastic. All right, so let me run this through now. You know it's working when you'll see, give me 1 second, I'll show you. Do you see how this is squishing out the back? Do you see that? That means it's working. That means it's working. Oh yeah, Simon, please email Heather your address. We have some goodies to send you. She keeps asking me to get it and I keep forgetting, so she's gone right to the source now. She's gone right to the source now. Okay. All right. Hold on. We're talking about these dies that we got back in stock. I don't like the way that makes, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. That grippy mat makes everything kind of feel weird. So I'm going to have to clean this. All right. So this is what it does. And most of you probably have an embossing mat. You just never really knew what to do with it. This machine is by Spellbinders. Look at what it did. It's like one of those super, oh no, the light's not going to let me show you. Let's see if it's going to show up. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at how good that looks. And again, I can't guarantee it will work with all cardstocks, but with the Brutus Monroe alabaster cardstock, it's got that, it's 100 pounds, so it's very thick. And then here is the little gnome. Look at that. Oh my goodness, who wouldn't want this on a card? And what's really cool, so this is something that I like about doing cards like this. So say, for instance, that you wanted to do a card where all the background, bring in, I want them. Okay, I'll bring it in. Heather always collects all of the things that I make that I don't use on cards. So she's basically just showing you guys now that she's like, Christopher, bring in everything that you are not using, please. She's so funny. She will follow me around. She will follow me around and be like, okay, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this. All right. So let me go ahead and show you how cool this could be. So let me grab the machine again. So basically what I think would be really cool is if you take some of your, so let me grab a couple pieces of this. So let me grab this color. Let's do some of, so I just grabbed some of the brand new carrot, some of the green bean, and let me grab, how about another fun color? Let's do, because I'm, of course, always in Halloween mode. So let's grab us some of the grape. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, again, in true Stephanie Bernard style, this is how I'm going to cut down my cardstock. Where's my other plate? My non-cut plate that I have accidentally cut. So we're going to cut down our cardstock, and this is a trick that I, again, learned from Stephanie Bernard. So that's how, so we could do them all on the same plate. Yes, carrot. This is a little bit of a deeper carrot than what I'm used to, though. All right, let's get this one. There we go. All right. So let me grab our platform again. And I want to just show you this idea that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half. You see what I'm doing there? And then I'm going to grab these little mushrooms. Oh, wait. Hold on. I must have lost my mind for a second. Hold on. So I'm going to fold this in half, and this is how we're going to do double duty. These dies will work with any machine you have. Any machine you have. And it actually tells you, it actually shows you inside what your sandwich should be. Actually, the Cuttlebug is the very first one. The very first one on the inside. It shows you exactly what sandwich you need. Isn't that great? All right, so I'm going to place this guy in here. And I think I'm missing some mushrooms. I think are they back here? I'll find them. And then I'm going to take this guy. Because, I mean, how fun is it to have, like, big, bright colored mushrooms behind this white? I just think it would just be, I mean, it's going to look like one of those, you know, one of those super expensive cards that, you know, is ultra trendy. Hold on, let me fold this a little bit better. This is really good cardstock weight, so it's, you have to fold a little bit. Okay, so let me go ahead and pop this through now. Okay, and I'm going to send it through twice because we did 2 layers. I've been live for 26 minutes. 26 minutes. All right, so here's our mushrooms. And the great thing is since I cut them out that way, we now have them going in different directions, okay? So let me grab the other ones now. And thank you to everyone that is placing their orders while I'm live. I sure do appreciate you. So there's the other little mushrooms. And then, let me see where my other, whoops, dinner's ready. Okay, so let me, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. I knew it was around here somewhere. Oh, thanks, Simon. Yeah, it's something I've been doing for a while, but never really talked about because I like having it so that if you have pattern paper that only has one side, it will allow you to have them in different directions. All right, so let's run this through. And then we can whip up a quick card. I think I only need to run that through really once. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on here. All right, so then what we do is all right, so let me move all of this to the side. I promise you I'm going to show you guys my studio soon. I just have to get everything finished. Get everything finished up. Where does the time go? All right, we have a whole bunch of new releases coming. We have something very, very sneaky up my sleeve that's coming that I think you guys are really going to like. That was supposed to, the samples were supposed to come in today, but they didn't. So we switched gears. All right. So what I'm thinking is, let me grab all my little pieces here. So what I'm thinking is if I were to use a piece of, let's see. So let's just pretend this is our card base. Belinda, this is me measuring like you like again. Let's pretend this is our card base. All right, so let's say, so this is what I think would be cool. So let's just take some of these mushrooms. And again, this is a completely off-the-cuff card. This is like no planning whatsoever. Not a single plan or care in the world. And then let's take this little, let's take this mushroom here. Okay. And then let's start with this mushroom on the other side. And again, how simple is this? Just a couple of pieces of cardstock and a white background. Now, of course, if you wanted to get real technical, you could, of course, bring in and, you know, blend the background and do all that stuff. But I think the white background is what really gives it the extra little bit of oomph. So I'm going to go ahead and just, again, just easy peasy, 2 seconds. So let me go ahead and Add that one in there. And then let's take this guy and add him in here. And he can go in front. Again, it's completely up to you. Create your own ending. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is this almost gives it like a porcelain, almost like a porcelain kind of a look. So then we take this, pop off the backers. And to everyone that ordered your mystery boxes and other items, they all shipped today. They were working really hard today, I can tell you that much. Oh my goodness. So I'll add on this guy, and then I think I'll put this mushroom coming out like from behind here because I think that's kind of cute. And then we'll add this guy because I think this whole color blocking thing is really, really fun. All of a sudden, yeah. All right, so then I should have waited for some of these ones. So hold on one second. I'm going to pull this guy off. I know. I'm so excited that you guys, a lot of you guys were able to get that. It was gone really, really quick. It was gone very, very quick. But I appreciate everyone that was able to grab one. And I am sorry if anybody didn't get them. All right, so then I'm going to pop this little guy right here next to him. Actually, let's do it like this. There we go. And there you go. Like, I mean, obviously you could add, yes, we did sell out of them live. Yep. So you can add a whole bunch of these behind and even like do some grass. But I love the look of that. I mean, isn't that cool? Again, we did this in 2 seconds, literally in 2 seconds. But I mean, imagine doing a whole bunch of these mushrooms in the background and then just using the embossed images. Isn't that cool? I think that's super, super cool. Super, super cool. And so easy. So, so easy. Yes, or you could ink blend the gnomes. You could also just add color to them. You could add color to them if you would like. You could just, you could add just little brushes of color to them. So for instance, I'll take this guy off of here. Okay. And I'll show you. Yeah, you could ink the gnomes. I kind of like the idea though of the, I like the idea of almost the porcelain look. I like the porcelain look of it. I like the porcelain look, but of course you can ink. What size card? Oh my goodness, Jerry, you are asking me. She said, what size card? Whatever was the scrap on my desk. Whatever was the scrap on my desk, Jerry. You know how I measure. So it looks like this is about 5.5 by 4. 5.5 by 4. It's so cool how you can make a card so fast. I said with stuff. Well, it's just really just playing around, Darlene. Just keep on playing around. But I want to do the inspiration box, and I think, oh my goodness, Tina, next month's inspiration box, I would get on board next month. Next month inspiration box, as well as next month's whatchamacallit, the box that we have that is the specialty box. It's a good one. That Halloween box. That Halloween box. All right. So what you could do is, like everyone was saying, is you could just go over this like so. And again, don't get intimidated by this because I know that I'll get lots of emails tomorrow from folks saying, I would never be able to, hello, Mrs. Whitlock. I would never be able to blend like that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I promise you, you can. You just got to take your time. Okay, so there's the roof. Yes, Tina, if you want next month's, because this month's is sold out, you'll want to order it on the 1st, or give Heather a call at 412, I'm sure she'll put the number in there, 412-892-9511, and she will help you out. So now I'm going to use apricot, which is one of my absolute favorite colors, because it's a very, very pretty light pink. And it's just going to pick up some more of those details. And remember, with the surface inks, they're going to dry almost instantly, so you don't really have to worry. Oh, yes, Dee. I hope you guys are really going to want it after I start blending this, because this is one of my favorite things to do. I just wanted to show you how you could do it just plain white, because I love just the plain white. But again, it's completely up to you. Create your own endings, my friend. Now we'll use Envy, because I like the bright. I like the bright of the Envy. But you could use Grass Stain, you could use Jurassic, you could use Sage, whichever one, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat, my friends. So there's the Envy. I'm just going to come in, pounce first. We talked about this in class, if you guys were in class. And I'm just going to come on in and just gently zhuzh. Give it just a kiss of color on both sides. And if you wanted to get like super technical, you could come in and do the door and stuff like that. But we just want it to look like it's been gently airbrushed. And there you go. So could you imagine that little mushroom on your card? Could you imagine that little mushroom on your card? And how simple and easy was that? How simple and easy was that? And then you can come back in if you'd like, and you can grab some of the gargoyle, which we just got back in stock, thank goodness. So we could grab a little bit of the gargoyle, just ever so gently. Just want to be a very light hand. Load up your dauber, because gargoyle is a very intense color. It does. And then you're just going to gently zhuzh in. Just a little bit of highlight on the door. So there you go. You just add a tiny little bit of highlight. And I'm getting ink all over the place. But again, you can go back in. It's because I touched this, not because I touched this, because this is dry already. It's because I'm touching what's on my mat. But how fun is that? Yeah, and it's just the way you blend it. It's just the way you blend it. How fun is that? You can also go in if you want to, like, so if you want to take the gnome and you just want to give him like almost like a statue-like look, because, you know, there are the garden gnomes, you know, are statues. Oh, hello, Darlene. To see, well done. I'm glad you like the porcelain too. I like the porcelain, but again, it's up to you to create your own ending. I like the porcelain look, but the nice thing with it is you can do it either way. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing about handmade cards and crafting. You can do it your own way. You can do it your own way. Oh, good. This is the new travel size that we haven't released yet. But if you guys are in the class, you got it already. All right, so I'm going to go in and I'm just going to add some color to him. I'm going to add more color on one side, so that gives him a little bit more dimension. And we're going to make him look like stone very quickly. Very quickly, he's going to be a little stone gnome. And there we go. So he is a little statue. Oh, that would look great, Heather. That would look great. So now here's our little stone gnome. Isn't he cool? Isn't he cool? Little stone gnome and the little mushroom. There you go. How fun is that? Oh, yes. Well, we have some ornament dies on the website. We're working on reconfiguring the website so it's a little bit easier for you guys to find things. But yeah, how fun and easy was that, right? Okay, does anybody have any questions? We are, Donna. We are. I was actually just working on them today. I was just working on them today. Yes, and you can add the sunflowers in the back. That is a great idea. A really good idea. Really great idea. We are working on it. Dragon Kisses was illustrated by Amy. We have 2 illustrators, and then we have some illustrators that we license with. The name of the die set is Fairy Garden. But if you just click below in the comments, well, actually, I think Chuck is going to do the fairies because Chuck is the one that did our mermaids. He did our mermaids. Oh, good. Oh, the really great thing, Rose, is that it will be emailed on Friday, Connie. Emailed on Friday in the morning. Emailed on Friday in the morning. So if there's any issues, we can help you during the day. A really great thing about the... I haven't illustrated in a while, Trudy. I do some little things here and there, but it's really, really hard now. Rose, what's really cool is if you click the little wish list at the bottom, there's a little stars you can put on stuff. You can actually send her your entire wish list. Isn't that cool? You can email your wish list to whomever you would like. Yeah, I used to illustrate, believe it or not, I used to illustrate everything. But as the company grew, and as we, brought on employees and the size of the company, became pretty drastically different. It's going to be 6 o'clock again, Jerry. 6 o'clock again. Drastically different. That was the problem. Oh, good, Mrs. Whitlock. The mermaids were an inspiration box a couple of months ago. But yeah, if you see like the Brain Freeze set or what are some of the other ones? Brain Freeze, the Happy Birthday set. There's a bunch of my sets still on there. Hello, Dee. A bunch of my sets still on there. But again, as we've grown, it's been tough. It's been tough. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining in tonight. I also appreciate all of you. And you know what else is really, really, really great with that, too, is that Tina and Penny and everyone, we do not list by illustrator, but the backers are how you can tell. So any of the pink backers are by Amy. Chuck used to have backers that were special, but now he illustrates about 70 to 80% of our stuff. So he doesn't have special backers anymore because they just switched over. But Chuck has done a lot of it. They're on our website. They're on our website, Belinda. If you just search Mermaid, let me make sure that I can find them. I'll post them in here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We saw them. Let me grab it. It's called Mermaid Lagoon. I'll copy the link and I'll post it right below. There you go. Speaking of back orders, or speaking of back, Heather, if any of you guys love Halloween as much as I do, wait until you see the inserts for the Halloween stamps. Okay. That's all I'll say. I can't wait, and wait until you see the inserts for all of the feather stuff that's coming. And plus, I really can't wait until you see the holiday inserts. Now, the fronts of the inserts are changing. Just so you guys know, the fronts of the inserts are changing. The fronts of our inserts are going to be very simple because a lot of our retailers have asked for very simple. And I get that because it's easier to see. So basically the whole front will be white and then you'll see the Brutus Monroe. It's going to be kind of bland, I guess you could say, for Brutus Monroe. But I'm still able to do whatever I want with the back of them. I am able to do whatever I want with the back of them. So you'll see the backs will still have our flair, but the fronts are going to be very simple in comparison to how they are now. I know, Pat, right? I know. I can't wait until you guys see. And I can release to you guys now. Yeah, that's why I designed them that way, Gail. That's why I designed them that way, so you can use them for your projects. That was why I did them. So you might see something a little different coming from Brutus Monroe, is all I'll say. You might see something a little bit different coming from Brutus Monroe. A little different, a little fun. So stay tuned is all I'll say. Stay tuned. You might see something very different and very, very fun. Very, very fun coming from us. So yeah, so that's it. And I can now officially 100% without any hesitation announce to you guys that the glow in the dark embossing powder, will launch with the Halloween items, the Halloween and the fall items. So get yourselves ready because I know a lot of you guys have been asking for. Thank you, Sandy. A lot of you guys have been asking for that glow in the dark embossing powder. That is the same great embossing powder we have for everything else, but it will now be available. The same great Brutus Monroe embossing powder that you all know and love will now be available as glow in the dark. And I also have a surprise for you guys on Friday. So if you guys love glitter glaze as much as I love glitter glaze, you're going to want to keep your eye peeled because Friday I have some new colors. I have some new colors coming. Halloween is set to launch. Allow me to grab my phone. One moment. Halloween is set to launch on September 14th. September 14th. It's actually the day. Well, actually, I think it will launch September 13th because I leave the 14th for MadeItCon. I believe it will launch the 13th, but I'll make sure you know. Good. Good. Oh, no, I'm not going to shoot you, Melinda. All right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I'm going to head off before the lights go out again, but I can't wait until you see some of the new, what's late? September 13th is late. Enough to not sell out live. Well, Trudy, I can't guarantee that I won't sell out anything live, my friend, because we bring out as many as we can, and we make as much as we can. But I can tell you that we had of the first glitter glazes, we had 1,000 of each. So we don't have room for more than 1,000. We don't have room for more than 1,000 of each color, and they were gone the first day. So there's nothing that I can do. You know what I mean? We try. We make as much as we can, but yeah, we don't like to release ours too early. That's the thing. Like we had some. We can make more. We can always make more, but there's going to be, I think, 4 new colors. 4 new colors. But yeah, we don't like to release that stuff too early. We have to order and wait for shipping within enough time to create and mail. Well, Donna, our shipping's very quick as long as it's in stock. So as long as you're not far, September, I mean, I don't send my cards out until probably the first week of October, at least for Halloween. So you know, we'll release it as soon as they come in, but that's probably the 14th. The problem is our industry has kind of molded us to think that we have to like do stuff months and months in advance. I don't know about any of you guys, but I'm not a person that makes Christmas cards, you know. Well, if it's priority mail, Donna, you'll get it in 2 days. But yeah, yeah, we're doing an updated swatch sheet. But yeah, I don't like to make myself too far in advance because the new stuff comes out. Do you know what I mean? It's like, ooh, I wanna make sure that I have, you know, I have all of my options out there. So it'll release on the 14th of September, the 13th possibly. It all depends on when it gets to us. We might even, I'm hoping that it can release. I just don't want to give you a definite date. I'm hoping it can release on the 10th of September, but again, I don't have, you know, I don't want to make any promises in case things are late to us. But yeah, we'll release the 14th of or the 13th of September, and I hope you guys all love it. It will be in store then too, Trudy. Yep. But I can tell you that it's not just Halloween; it's also fall. So we didn't do just strictly Halloween. But you'll see, it's not strictly Halloween. Like one is all about jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins, and then another one is oh, tell her I said hello. And then also the other one is all scarecrows and different crows and different pieces. So yeah. Okay, well, thank you all so much for tuning in. I am going to head off because the winds are brewing outside. I love you all to pieces. Remember to be good to one another. Remember to always create your own ending. We will have a little bit of fall mixed in, Donna. Yep, a little bit of fall. I can't wait for you guys to see the stamp club that's coming too. There is, Belinda. It will all be sent out to you on Friday. So have a wonderful night. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.